Shrimp people, what is up? Today is an amazing day. It is absolutely gorgeous outside, and I'm in here doing things that shrimp addicts do. So today what I'm doing is I'm actually attaching moss and rhizome plants to surfaces and things that look really good in shrimp tanks. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that a lot of shrimp keepers like to keep in their tanks. They like to keep moss ledges. They like to keep nano driftwood or driftwood. This right here is nano spiderwood. And of course, one of my all-time faves is Cholla Wood. So we'll start with moss ledges. Now, these are called moss ledges. However, I like to call them plant ledges too, because I think that boosts and rhizome plants like a Nubius petite or Nubius look really good on them. And that's why I had these small ones designed and made. These are 1.25 inches across. I had them made really small to feature plants and not feature the ledge. So for example, when you're putting a Nubius petite on a ledge like this, you don't see the ledge, you just see the plants, right? However, if you put it on something like this, you're seeing a whole lot of ledge and not a whole lot of plants. So boosts, a lot of times the rare boosts will come in only small plants. So it's nice to be able to showcase them each on their own platform. One of my all-time favorite things is Cholla Wood, and I think Cholla Wood is like the #1 hardscape you're ever gonna put into a shrimp tank. That's because of the amount of biofilm that it can provide your shrimp with. Baby shrimp will hide in it, eat off of it. Molting shrimp will hide in it. Buried shrimp. I mean, the list goes on. And plus, it looks really cool, I mean, in a shrimp tank. And it comes in various sizes. Like, these pieces are really jumbo compared to these small pieces. So you can really go a lot of different ways with it. Another hardscape material or surface that you want to use for mosses and plants is driftwood. There's a lot of different types like Malaysian, Mopani, spiderwood, and this is nano spiderwood. And I use a lot of nano pieces in my shrimp tanks. I like them, I think they look nice. And I'll show you guys how to attach plants to all of these different things. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue Nubius rhizomes to nano spiderwood. Next thing I'm going to work with is a nano ledge, and for this nano ledge we're going to put boosts on it. Now you could put boosts on lava rock, however another nice option is always the ledge. So for this ledge, the surface is etched slightly, so it kind of will allow for the boost to adhere nicely. What I'm going to do is, instead of tying the boost, because it's a very small plant, I'm just going to take the rhizome, flip it over, put a little bit of glue on it. Okay. And I'm going to stick it on the ledge. Now I'd like it to go this way. I press down. You can barely see the ledge, and this is exactly what I wanted. Let's go ahead and put it in the tank. Tying moss to cholla wood is actually quite easy. What you're going to want to do is, you don't ever want to plant your moss like really thick, because especially types that will grow in pretty quickly, you don't need to put too much on. I mean, unless you want instant gratification by putting a whole bunch of moss, but I find that just putting a little bit just to cover the top, just like this, is more than enough to start. Some fishing line. And for moss, like fizzing and sponges, you're gonna tie it a lot. But for a moss like mini Christmas moss, which is what I'm using right now, you're not gonna need to tie too many times. After you just tie it a couple times with some fishing line, and it'll grow in a lot. So let's go put it in the tank right now. Here's a Nano Ledge. We're going to get some spiky moss, which is not an ultra rare moss, but it's a moss that I don't have a whole bunch of, so I'm just going to snip a little bit of it. Because it's a small ledge, I'm going to snip it into small pieces. Then I'm going to put it on the ledge like this. And tie it with fishing line. Now this may be a little bit tricky to do this from this angle and so that you guys can see it, but because there's so many notches on this, it's pretty easy.